Oh, yeah. Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
You said in this article the parallels between me and Kyle Rittenhouse are impossible not to draw, and that you think that Kyle Rittenhouse should sue outlets to, quote, hold the media accountable. I know that you have entered into settlements that I'm sure there are non-disclosure agreements you can't talk about. I know CNN is one, and there are ongoing cases, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That's correct. I'm currently still suing 6 media outlets.
Hey, what's up, peeps? Jasper Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next. In another feel-good story, we take a look at one Nick Sandmann. Now, of course, everyone's familiar with Nick Sandmann, the Covington kid, on that fateful day, that fateful Friday, wearing the MAGA hat with his with his classmates from Kentucky. And during a pro-life March for Life Day, of course, became one of the most hated faces in left-wing media history for a simple smirk because of a little old Indian man who decided to beat drums in his face and calls nonsense and shenanigans. But with that little backstory, since Nick Sandmann has settled 2 major lawsuits, including one versus CNN for several $100 million, and a third domino falls. This time, it's NBC. Let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful story. Covington teen Nicholas Sandmann settles $275 million lawsuit defamation with NBC, this coming out of Breitbart. Covington Catholic High School student Nicholas Sandmann announced Friday he settled a $275 million defamation lawsuit against NBC. Neither party publicized the terms of the settlement. However, Sandmann asked for $275 million in damages in his lawsuits against NBC and NBC Universal and MSLSD. I'm sure it was high 7 figures. Quote, at this time I would like to release that NBC and I have reached a settlement. Sandmann tweeted, the terms are confidential, of course, per non-disclosure agreements. NBC is the third corporate media organization to settle with Sandmann after he and his classmates were accused of mocking a Native American activist, Nathan Phillips, during last January's March for Life event. Sandmann was wearing a red MAGA hat while he stood close to Phillips with an apparent smirk on his face that was widely noted and mocked left-wing media. Many in the media pointed Sandmann as an aggressive racist who initiated the conflict with Phillips. However, an independent investigation concluded there was no evidence whatsoever that the students performed a, quote, build the wall chant. Anybody who's seen any of the videos from multiple angles knows to be this truth. In the days after the media attacks on Sandmann, witness cell phone footage showed that Phillips initially approached Sandmann. Footage also showed a group of black Hebrew Israelites, yes, racist, and I mean racist mofos who were chanting garbage, confronted both Sandmann and Phillips groups well before the two were face to face. In an interview with NBC, Sandmann explained that he stayed in Phillips' face because he did not want to be, as he said, quote, viewed as disrespectful. Well, now I wish I would have walked away. I didn't want to be respectful to Mr. Phillips and walk away and as he was trying to talk to me. But certainly I was surrounded by a lot of people I didn't know that had their phones out, had cameras. I didn't want to bump into anyone or seem like I was trying to do something. Sandmann's attorneys accused NBC of making, quote, at least 15 defamatory television broadcasts, 6 defamatory online articles, many tweets falsely accusing Nicholas and his Covington Catholic High School students, his classmates, of racist acts. Sandmann settled with NBC, coming out of 2 settlements with the Washington Post and CNN. He settled the $275 million lawsuit with CNN in January and the $250 million lawsuit against the Washington Post in July. Last year, Sandmann's attorney, Todd McCurtry, said as many as 13 other defendants will be filed. Other defendants include ABC, CBS, The Guardian, Huffington Post, NPR, The Hill, and smaller outlets. My thoughts. Once again, a win for the Go Guys. Once again, a win for truth, a win for justice, a win for righteousness in regards to one Nicholas Sandmann. Just a little while ago, no, I don't want to say a little while ago, just earlier this month, when Kyle Rittenhouse was acquitted of all charges in regards to his self-defense case in Kenosha last year, where he shot 3, killed 2. Of course, they were Black Lives Matter and Antifa peaceful protesters. Nicholas Sandmann came out in defense of Kyle Rittenhouse and says, basically, I got your back. I know how you feel. I'm here if you need me. So, once again, hey, another win. And there are many more lawsuits pending that are in the works for one Nicholas Sandmann, but the man's on a roll. And put it this way, he'll never have to work a day in his life again. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Bargonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.